You got scared. Shit. Shit, mate. Now how the fuck do I do... Oh, that's easy. Yeah. Pop out the chat. Get it on my second monitor. Let's get this show on the road, guys. Yeah. What's up? Yeah. Sorry guys, I really need this coffee. I've been working the whole evening. Okay. Here we go. Yeah. This is my dashboard. Alright, let's open up the real browser. Fuck. That is the wrong thing. Just that's channel and go to SoundCloud. Hey. So, you know the deal. Today is sorta Tunesday. A shroom head indeed. I really need this fucking coffee, guys. I've been working all evening. It was fucking exhausting. And I've had 3 beers, which is a lot for me. I don't regularly drink. I should. Oh, yeah. Thank you very much for the follow, Lassian. Yeah, you guys know the drill. If you wanna submit a tune for feedback, type salt machine, ! Salt machine in the chat, and then I'll roll somebody and we'll have we'll have a feedback session. Yeah. If it's trapped, though, I'm gonna hate it. But no, that's a joke I do every time. There is actually good trap. What I was? Oh yeah, I was gonna set my set my noise gate to never sleep, because it starts sometimes. It fucking starts falling asleep. So I'll usually turn the threshold down a bit and be a little more lax on the time variables. Okay, so this is looking good. This is looking good. Let's check out chat. We got Sneetrick. Got Sneetrick in the raffle and a proto host. Damn. The fucking hell, man. Thank you very much for the host, Proto. It means a lot to me, man. Yes. Actually, it means a lot to me, man. Oh, so, does anyone else? Yeah, noise gate is a bit harsh again. Let me just repair that. Is that better? If I do it this way, if I just go all the way down with the threshold, that should be better, right? Okay. Chat is being a doofus. Good night, Proto. So we got Sneetrick in the raffle, so I'm gonna roll and guess who he's gonna be? Is gonna be Sneetrick. You are the chosen one. Give me a track. Shroom suggests Sunday. Cool. I hope this. Oh no, it opens in the wrong browser. We'll want it to open in the real browser. The one that doesn't crash, the one that isn't Google Chrome. Shroom suggests Sunday. I guess I could do, once I get my DJ controller, I could do a live stream of me DJing that's called that. Or Shroom Select, you know. Okay, let me roll this back, because I fucking talked over it. And I hate when I do that. It's not a rival. High Flight. I'ma smack you. Well, it's not a rival by any means, you know. It's just that it's my feedback stream and it's on the Tuesday because it's called Tunesday. You know, you get the pun, right? You get the... okay, I'll kill myself. someday. Okay, that was cool. I like that. So I've written down two things. You will want to, like, these are just the things that I feel can really improve this, you know? If you listen closely here, there's a lead here. That lead needs to come up, all right? This needs to come up more than half the amplitude, so more than 6 dB. This needs to be like the absolute front of the mix, man. And then I was thinking high end on snare. That's also something I wrote down. I would like there to be a white noise layer. So let me just quickly show you how to do one without too much of a hassle. So you take your 3x oscillator, you set it to white noise, and then because you already got a pretty strong transient in your snare, you'll just want it to have a volume envelope, something around this, like something around this or other, and then you'll want to play that as a layer and high pass that. You know, if I just let me demonstrate what this will do to a snare. So I'll just pick a random snare. No, there's no snares in there apparently. No, that's just my single rim shot, but I'm planning on expanding this pack. What the hell? Let's use a BHK one. Let's use dry and snares. So this one has already got a lot of high end. Now this one, not this one. Maybe this one. This has a pretty strong transient. So if I just play this on its own, not very interesting. So now I've got the white noise layer going on it. Right? And if I high pass that, just to occupy like the stuff around here, and then maybe low pass it too, because you don't really, like, obviously if you go into the master stages this will blow up, but generally you don't want your snare to go over 20,000 hertz, because let's be real, who can hear that, man? Your dog, maybe. So yeah, see, I think that would help out a bit here. Let's see if there's additional things that I missed. I feel like your kick drum in this part is a bit too round for what you're trying to do. Maybe you have a pointier one that sticks out a bit more and is less sub-oriented, because this could just be an 808, right? Also, I feel like you could transition into the drop sections here better. Maybe with an actual dedicated build. You know, you just have the you at the moment you just have this sort of uplifter, white noisy thingy. I don't know. Maybe you could write something that rises in tension. Like I often like to do it with the writing instead of actual, like, unless I have no choice. unless the writing depends on being as minimal as possible. But I feel in this case, because it's sort of written in a future basis kind of tonality, you could do it with the writing, you know? You could, yeah. You could have a weird chord at the end here that super, like, that creates a lot of tension, you know? I mean, in the drop, the kick seems fine. There could also be a lead element here somewhere, just a few simple notes scattered throughout in a groovy kind of way. The piano is actually quite nice. Hold on. Why is this? Why is this pizzicato pattern not in the drop? That's a question I'm asking myself. Okay. Okay. So yeah. I think that's enough pointers to make this a great fucking tune, you know. Fucking acoustic bass, dude. You got me in the field with that one, man. Maybe, okay, that's the last thing I'm gonna say. Maybe you wanna do some variation in your cymbal patterns. Just have a bit of a more of a groove than just offbeat, you know. That's yeah, because that's sort of what this music usually could yeah. I mean, there's oh god. Thank you very much for the host, Mads. Yeah, I like this, man. I like this. You should get a SoundCloud though. Clip is shit. I forgot what I was gonna say. So I'll try and roll the next person so I don't drag on too long. We got Schwinn on deck, mate. Schwinn, link, please. Hey, Hashkey. What's up, man? Schwinn, you had that on quickfire, didn't you? Okay. Melodic techno, okay. Hey, no disrespect to that 176 progression, man. I love that chord progression. I still actually use it. So, good job on that. So I wrote a couple of things down, Schwinn. It says here, kickless pattern at start is a bit weird. So I'm guessing you're leaving the sidechaining on, and just easing us into it. But it's honestly, especially for something, for something that is so syncopated in rhythm, you know, that's got these whatchamacallem, they're not triplets, dotted notes. That's that. Yeah, it's a bit weird. Also, like leaving the side chaining in the song during builds or intros. I feel that's been overdone. Like, no disrespect, man, but I think it's been overdone. Maybe you're bringing it back though, which is cool. Because I haven't heard it in a while, but I used to complain about that all the time. Your percussion is fucking amazing. Like, this fucking clap is so good. It's in both my ears, like right in my head. Love it. But yeah, can you see what I'm doing here? This is where the bass progression changes. This is where you first introduce us to the chord progression of the song. And I would do it a bit earlier in this case. Especially in the bass. You don't need to actually, because this is a really, like, this is a special case of chord progression where you don't actually need to change what's on top. But you can still change the bass progression, like have this going on in the bass and the top staying on, like, statically on one chord, and it'll still sound great because it's this chord progression. Trust me, I've tried. Yeah, I like this, man. This is cool. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. This arp/square thing, I feel you can put that, like, you can have that up in the mix just a bit. Like, not as much as Sneetrix lead, you know, not like so it takes over the whole spotlights, because this is a tune where it sort of lives off the general vibe of it, not this isn't meant to have like an amazing lead solo. And then here I wrote, piano is exactly what I wanted, but it's a bit buried. So yeah, you might have seen me go like this, because it's fucking exactly what I wanted. But it is a bit too far down there. I would have that. I would have that in this break. I would have the piano come up, just because you don't even have a kick drum playing. You can just have it. You can just have it in the front. You know, it won't clash with anything. Hey Zipsy, by the way. Yeah. The lead piano, yes, the lead piano and the chords. I would have them like I would treat them as one piano. Because if I were playing this on a real piano, I would just play this one piano, you know? And that's usually the way I deal with pianos. Even if I have a separate lead voice in MIDI, it'll play the same piano instrument. Because, yeah, I'll want it to be, like, to sound together. And if I want the lead voice to be louder, I'll just hit the keys harder. Because that's what it does, man. Again, fucking great perk game, man. That's so good. You got that, like, that's spot on, man. That's this is exactly the kind of tune, like, in these drops, this is exactly the kind of tune that, oh, there was this fucking, wave of parties they did, around these parts, well, I don't know if it still exists, but they used to play this shit all the time, man. It's fucking great. Like from sort of 11 to fucking 2 in the morning, this would be on, and then it'd go to fucking minimal techno and that shit. And I used to fucking love these evenings, man. Was some radio station that did them. You even got the fucking sidechain reverb right, man. It's just pumping and pumping and pumping. But yeah, that piano needs to come up. And that's basically all there is to say. Those were my points. I hope you, yeah. I hope you learned something. Yeah, great tune, man. Thank you for sending that one in, man. Okay, so who is next on the chopping block? Let's roll. We got Flight on deck. Mr. Flight. You prayed to RNGesus and he answered your prayers. It's going to... Whoa. It's going into the wrong browser. Gotta remember that. I'm sorry, guys. Like, I'm okay. I'm doing fine, but I've had a long day at work prior to this, and that's why this stream is so late and shit. So yeah. Only 7 hours on this, fuck you. Huh. You're sure? PZ, did you write this? Can I get flight up in chat? man. This is so good.
Making it rain, that's what you're about, and that means I love you.
I couldn't even start. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for being a dank motherfucker, Schwinn. Thank you very much for that 420. Gotta love you. I love you, dude. Fucking hell. Making it rain the dank on me. I should really get into making another alerts for funny numbers, like sex numbers and shit. Yeah. So this is wow. This tune was, I don't know if you've seen my face while I was listening to this tune. I'm willing to bet you have. This is good. Like, this is really fucking good, dude. 7 hours. Shit, man. Like, okay. I know how you work. I've seen you on stream a lot. And I often at the first like the first few streams where I was in your stream, you know, first few streams of yours I watched, I always would refer to, like, isn't that a little loud for like for just working on it? But I get why you do it now, because on stream it's better if it's loud. I put a maximizer on my tunes. like the tunes that I work on stream, like the tunes that I work on stream have a maximizer on them. And yours, obviously, because of your workflow, they are sort of barely hitting the ceiling of the limiter, but they're all like scrunched up against it a bit, and I feel like this is literally the only thing that I can say here. I feel you can hear that in the sub. You know, you can hear that there is not only the saturation that you're doing in massive or serum, but there is also a bit of additional harmonic content because it's going a bit against the ceiling. How did you make the 808 so loud? There's a couple of ways you can do that. I could show you I could show you a couple, but this, fucking hell, this is pretty loud. It is probably like one of your 808 patches in massive. Camel Crusher. Oh, see, that's it. That's it. That's it. Then yeah. Cause you know what I found with Camel Crusher? If you turn off the compressor in it, then it actually is fucking usable as fuck. Like if you use only the distortion elements, the compressor in it, I feel, especially in fat mode, it'll destroy what's there. Like it'll sound fat on its own, but when used in context, I feel like it sticks out a bit too much, I used to use it on snares a lot, But a good way to do the whole 808 thing without without losing control of your harmonic content is to do it with something that has an additive matrix, like Citrus, where you can just paint in the overtones instead of doing them by distortion. See? Now I've got my F2, and then I painted them in the wrong oscillator, but when I paint them in here, these are square series harmonics. I feel that's like the most direct control you can have over harmonic content ever. Like I don't know. Who am I talking to, right? Because you obviously know that, man. You obviously know that, right? You just choose the massive way because, like, you've designed this 808 and it works and whatever, I get that. I feel like... I mean, I guess it works. Like, these headphones are really nice to me in the low mids. I need to check that on monitors really quickly. Hold on, guys. Gonna have to mute my mic. Almost forgot to unmute. So this little monitor test confirmed one of my theories that I had about this part and cleared this area and this area. But this area, now I know that the sub is hitting the ceiling in the limiter. Now I know, because when I was hearing it on my monitors, it actually distorted the lead too. It made the lead vibrate at the frequency of the sub. I mean, that's a stylistic choice overall, you know. I it's just some technical knowledge I threw out there because I can't say anything. This is fucking too good, man. When is this coming out? When can I have this? Can I have this? Can I have this tune, man? Can you give me this tune? Cause I kind of want it. Can I have this? Grab this. Let me bookmark the link. Oh shit, I did it wrong. But no, you're probably gonna reset the link anyway. So yeah. I can't believe you started talking before unmuting the mic. Yes, that's you've been a consistent viewer, Peasy. You know how this works. You know how I handle things. I just start talking to nobody, and then I'll realize that I'm fucking muted. All right. Ooh, it's gonna be an Odakai thing. Can't wait for that to happen. We're gonna push that alias. We're gonna fucking push that. It's gonna grow bigger than Flight in seconds, man. Ooh, kinetic distortion with the good old robot host. Thank you very much, man. I don't know if I could. I already said it, Sneetrick. I don't know if I'm allowed to spell it out for you, or if Flight should do that himself. Okay. Cool. He spelled it out himself, so I guess it's okay to talk about it. Yes, Flight has a new alias coming up, and I'm kind of excited about it. Hey, Silencer Sam, thank you very much for auto-hosting. So let me roll up the next person, because I'm I'm at a loss for words, man. This is really good. I love it. That's all I gotta say now. Yeah, Peasy. Give me a track. Give me a tune, boy. Shroom, see my link, just a quick thing. I don't have something new. You should have a track though. This is actually 1 year old. See, that's enough for me. I'll review your 1 year old track.
Fuck you.
Okay, that's already your best track ever. Sorry. Seriously? Modern talking? Whoops, hit a hotkey that I didn't want to hit. Sorry. This is so cheesy, man. Oh, this is so you, man. I mean, it's definitely you when you were less in control of your musical expression. Let me call it that. Because this lead here, come on, load for me. It's basically nothing but pitch bends. I mean, that's also like this can be a stylistic thing, but there are so many things that can be a stylistic thing, but when thrown together in this track, they don't have a particular theme going on to them, you know? I feel like the overall structure and how to call that, the order of sounds like is out of alignment. You have this heavily trap influenced lead and a drum and bass beat with a doof snare. And a 90s vocal. And a Yoshi sample. And also, yeah, sound design wise, it's not yet like you're way at a way different level now, man. Like this, you know, if I compare that to fucking the stuff you showed me on Discord. Like, this is nothing in comparison, you know? But I guess in 2015 you hadn't gotten the memo yet about modern talking. I mean, it's got a bunch of ideas for good tracks. And yeah, it's sort of like you stuck them together into one track and didn't really figure out which one of these ideas was going to be the track. That's the whole thing, I think. You know, if you had committed to one of these elements and started building stuff just around that. But sometimes, like, I get it. You know, sometimes you want to have everything. you want to have all of the ideas, you know? Thank you very much, Ziggy, for the host. Love you, dude. Thank you very much. So, yeah, it's a 1 hour compo. I mean, what else can I say about it? You know, you had little time to do it, and you had yeah, you probably were intent on at least, you know, being a bit memey.
Fuck you.
You know, you were intent on being a little memey at least. But yeah, yeah, you could definitely like if I were you, I wouldn't throw this project away. I would keep it around for the day that I can salvage this. That I have finally got the idea that can structure these elements in a way that they make sense, you know. I mean, chord progression wise and stuff, that's just, yeah, that's working, you know. Like it's not horrible, but definitely you've made way better music than this, man. That's just my opinion. Glad Ziggy doesn't have anything new because he doesn't. Yes, he does, and I want you to send it in, Ziggy, please. Because I want to actually hear Ziggy on stream. Please, Ziggy. Pretty please with sugar. Please salt machine your track. One of your tracks. I've seen you stream 3 times since the last time I made a feedback stream, so you have at least 3 new tracks that I can listen to. Okay. So Peasy, I hope I hope you didn't take this personally, because you know you know how I mean things. You know, we've talked about your music before and how it evolved, and yeah, I think even with your knowledge now, you can you can fucking fix this track, but like at the knowledge you are at now, it's probably easier to make a new one because that's the way you do things, right? You look at a track that you've made and you think, oh, I could fix this, and then, oh no, let's make another one. No Ziggy here? Are you fucking kidding me? No Ziggy here. Okay, so let me roll the next person. Yeah, the screen says Tunesday because it's supposed to be on Tuesday, but it's Wednesday over here. So yeah, I'm a bit late because work. Mads, for some reason my bot didn't do it right. This feeling. Is that Okay.
You give me this feeling.
That seems to be bugged.
You give me
Is
this
it me?
feeling.
Okay.
You give me this feeling. You give me this feeling. You give me this feeling. You give me this
Is something messed up with my interface? Hold on, let me unplug it and plug it back in. Bom bom bom. There, I'm back. I'm back. Hey. Sorry, something sounded off. Let me play this again because I heard, like, I thought there was a bit crusher on this entire thing, and then I thought, no, this must be my interface. I've heard Mads before. He wouldn't do that. He just wouldn't. He wouldn't have a bit crusher on the entire song for 4 minutes and 16 seconds. Better. Whoa. Yeah, this sounds way better than the first time I heard it. Okay.
You give me this feeling. 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 You give me this feeling.
You give me this feeling. You give me this feeling. You give me this feeling. You give me this feeling. You give me this feeling. You give me this
You give me this feeling.
You give me this feeling. You give me this feeling. You give me this feeling. You give me this feeling.
Yeah, did it again. Okay, so what I said was, yeah. So what I said was about the Vocaloid. Yeah, my points are mainly about the Vocaloid. In this part,
You give me this feeling.
drown this Vocaloid in reverb. Completely obfuscate, like obscure it in reverb. Because, like, the bonuses of that are, it doesn't sound like a Vocaloid anymore, which is definitely what you want in this case. And then add a delay, like more delay, just so it gets a bit less. It sort of drops down in amplitude, and I would like it to be a bit more constant.
You give me this feeling.
I would have it more sustained. Yeah.
You give me this feeling.
And then I said, your fucking drum work is on point, man.
You give me this feeling. You give me this feeling. You give me this feeling.
See, in this part it works because there's a long delay tail and it's really high up. But then, here we go. This also works, almost. But here, when you introduce the second voice, they're obviously in sort of the same same area of the stereo field. I don't know if that's a good idea, man. He's back, act cool. Oh shit, there's fucking tons of messages about mic muted. Yeah, of course. But yeah, those two voices are in the same space in the stereo field, I feel. I would separate them more clearly. I had to do a live gig today and I fucking hard panned the vocalists. Like whenever there were fucking backing vocs, they got the left side of the stage. And whenever there were like the main vox always got the right part of the stage, so I fucking hard panned them. And I think like almost as drastic an approach can be used here. Make it super wide. Because what's at the center of your tune here, what's the middle of your stereo field is obviously the break. This tune is about the drums more than anything. I mean, the composition obviously is beautiful, but the drums, man, so good. Hey, Resonance, what's up, man? Yeah. Same thing applies here. Reverb. Lots more reverb, please. I don't care if the tail says 20 seconds on it. You can still automate it down when the drop hits.
You give me this feeling. You give me this feeling. You give me this feeling.
Also, maybe, because at the moment it seems like yeah, this is pretty much the exact same thing. I would have it vary a little bit, have a bit of a different array of elements in it, you know? Just to be on the safe side, you know, just to keep the listener's interest, because attention spans are short nowadays, you know. You'll want to have you'll want to have a unique element to every part of the track. At least that's how I compose, you know. Well, I can't say you've all seen me work on stuff, but I generally try and have it be unique. Like, even if I copy and paste something, I'll change something around so it doesn't feel as copy pasted. Really like this sub. It is exactly where it needs to be, man. Maybe. Been looking at the production behind K-pop, pop music in general. So much variation all the time. Oh, is it K-pop the one that variates? Because like normal pop generally doesn't do that much of variation. Like they'll have the same chord progression, but they'll play a different riff on it. You know, that's what they'll do, and that's variation enough. I'm just saying, don't have it be exactly the same. You know. That break is really cool. I feel break-wise you could like. You could have like the frequencies that make this break snappy. In the break, you'll lay it on top of that too, because there's space in it, you know. Even though the low mids are occupied by the bass, there's still mid room that is free. You could fill that with percussion. Also very wide. I kind of like it wide nowadays. Especially percussion. Ooh, Ziggy joined the Salt Machine. That's good to see, because I really want a Zignaba track in my stream. Okay. Yeah, that's about all I can say. This is a really good track, man. I fucking love this track, man. You might have missed that part because I was fucking muted again. Because I'm a genius. I'm a genius. I'm a professional. I do this. Like, I do this professionally, in a professional manner. Yeah. Who am I kidding? Okay. So let me get up the next raffle. It is Shapeless. You hear, man? Link me a whip, though. Like with most private tracks that are sent in here, I'm guessing they're whip. So, yeah. Hold on, let me get my water. Let me get my water. Because I'm starting to sound like a broken man. That's better. Yes. Okay. First piece of advice: make longer, because yeah, 1 minute 53. Make longer. I'm gonna say that you're probably gonna want to build a bit more up to this. You know, you've got a shaker basically that's rising in amplitude, but I would have something else too. Maybe acoustic drums or a break. Really high pitched break. Feel the snare could come up a bit. Like, not obviously don't fucking crush it. Don't fucking smash it against anything. Just have it be a relatively higher level to the rest of the track. Because the kick drum is super weighty, you know, and the kick and the snare, I don't know. Usually in drum and bass, I feel like the snare should be the perfect counterweight to the kick. Unless you're using a very specific kind of snare, like a splashy one, that's from a break and high passed. Also, that chord synth you've got going on in the background, I'd probably relevant volume automation to it. You know, that's related to your drums. Not side chaining as much as just good old pumping, you know? Like, if you overdo side chaining, that's what I would do with volume automation. So you have the fucking most control you can have over this. Also that chord progression. But some of you are gonna fucking hate me for doing this. But that chord progression reminded me of fucking Space Phase by DJ Fresh. The whole vibe of it, you know. Maybe you could have a thumpier snare in it. You know, that's just me though. Hey, bye Mads. I've struck a writer's block, so I haven't really touched this. Intro is very dull. Yeah, more mids. I don't know. I think the mids are fine, man. You got enough going on in the mids. It's just about how to handle what you've got in the mids, you know. Got to up my drum game. Yeah, I don't know. Like this sort of high pitched fundamental snare could work. Could also work. Like if you made it a bit louder, you know. But yeah. What about an ARP? Would you like maybe to have an ARP here? Go in here. Just if you don't know what kind of ARP I'm talking about, you should ask Flight. he'll fucking show you on stream sometime. Like there's a specific kind of ARP that would fit this track perfectly. Let me just try and make it. I'm obviously no good at this, but Flight has this shit figured out. He's got the app shit on lockdown, man. Okay. So what key are you in? Oh, yeah, of course. I can't actually figure out keys when I'm playing the fucking white noise. Yeah. Okay, it's an F. Sure, I can work an F. So, okay, that sounds like shit at the moment. Let me transpose this up. Okay, and then you make an ARP out of this. And the way you do this is you, obviously you want it to pluck a little in pitch. That's the main part of the sound design. Oh, obviously you don't want it to do this, but yeah. That's what you want it to do too. And yeah, that's one of the things. Also, you want it to arpeggiate, and that means you want to create a loop. Make 4 of these. Next. 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 Oh, yeah. Same. Okay, cool. And then you'll have it loop this. Set that to 174. You want something like this, I think, right? Something like this. Oh, that was the minor 3. You want a fucking flight ARP in this. You want a flight ARP in this. That's just gonna. Sorry, Flight, for botching your ARP technique right now, but that's that's the closest I could get in this time. Hey, Super Game Time. Hey, Super Game Time. The way Salt Machine works is like any other raffle. Like any other raffle, I'll pick up your link after you've been ruffled. So it's cool. It's cool that you already got your stuff uploaded though, and I don't have to wait in case you get raffled. Hey, thanks for stopping by, Flight. Salute, dude. Okay. So I think I've babbled on enough about this track. I think I've given you some pointers. Hopefully you beat your writer's block, man. I know it's shit, man. If you can't create, it just sucks. Yeah, in Kinetic Distortion stream, it isn't a raffle though. It's just a list. Kinetic just does a list, and I don't do the list thing. Okay. All these non-subs. as if I've got subs. Yeah. So let me roll someone. Zipsy, you're on deck. You've been waiting for a while, man. Someone. Hey, Hogs! You're in chat! Fuck! I fucking missed you. You. Yeah, I actually missed you in chat. Sorry, man. Hi. Hello, welcome. Have a grand old time. You're even in raffle, and I didn't see. Shit. Ah, Zipsy. There is a... Oh. Let me put that in the real browser, because it decided to open in Chrome, and I'm an idiot. By the way,
Yeah, from the home of the Dodgers Brooklyn squad.
That was a hint, guys. Kind of want to hear this again. Yeah.
baby, I like it raw.
What's that? What's that bit at the end there? What's that? Okay. Is it a part of the acapella? Yeah, I really fucking like this tune, man. Let me just leave my like here. I noticed a couple things. So here's the first, you know, here's the first instance where you introduce the snare, and there's a layer on it that has a second transient, so it's a bit like a clap. I don't know. It sort of detracts in this case. In my opinion, it detracts from the snappiness. I said penis just now. From the snappiness of the snare drum, and I feel for this track, it's probably really cool if it's really snappy, really tight, really on point.
Yeah, from the home of the dog.
Or it could be a delay, I don't know. Could be a dub delay.
The Brooklyn squad.
Just bleeding through. And that, yeah, that's also something I pointed, like I wanted to point out. That white noisy thingy at the beginning of your drop, I think it's a bit too loud. Because now you don't actually hear the snare all that well, you know? For a few bars. Now it becomes clear again, but I don't know, maybe that's your intention though. And it still works. It's a really good tune, man. Except maybe for the Raga Chipmunk. Yeah, but you already said that was a joke, and you just left it in there. Yeah, really cool tune, man. Thank you very much for sending it in. I don't have much more to say about it, you know. Kick works. Sub seems to work, but I don't really know on these headphones. And it is... Yeah, it is almost 4:20 a.m. So I can't actually check on monitors because I'll definitely wake someone up. Imagine being high at a big festival and that chipmunk raga comes in. Yeah, yeah. Look, if you consume any kind of other substance, a normal raga guy might sound like this. But yeah, this is working, man. This is nice. Definitely playable though, like levels wise. Except for like I can't judge sub all too well at the moment, because yeah, can't check the actual sub. Okay, so let us get on with me. I spent way too long on that drop and couldn't find a good volume for the effects on that. Yeah, it was like 4 different rises. Yeah, maybe there's your problem. Maybe you bust them to one insert on your mixer and just turn that insert down a bit, and then you'll just turn down all of them, you know. Okay. Let me get on with the rolling. Hey Chooch, what's up, my brother? You still up? Well, probably isn't that late for you, but for me it's 4:20 in the AM. It's actually 4:20, guys. It's 4:20. Look, Mom, it's 4:20. So Hugs. Track. Where's your track? Hugs. Hugs. Give tune. Oh, who this? Oh, it's Chooch. Thank you very much for the follow, Choochin. My first shroom stream. Yeah, look at this. This is my face. I exist. I am real human being. Yes, it's TuneShare. Get your ass in, man. And we'll try and raffle you before I fucking collapse, because I've had a long work day. No, how you do it is you type salt machine, exclamation mark salt machine in the chat, and then it'll raffle you. And Hugs hasn't said, Hugs hasn't said anything for a while, so I guess he's got something else to do. I'm gonna re-roll. And then if he comes back, I'll re-enable him. Ziggy! Ziggy! Give me that Zignabar. Yeah, there you go, Chooch. Now you're in. How many in this salty machine? We got 3, 4, 5, 6 people. Including you, so yeah, have not touched this since summer. Okay. Follow this man. Fucking love this. Yes. 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 This is so good, man. I don't know why you're so modest, man. This is fucking great. My only issue probably is the snare, just a bit. I don't know how much you are into transient shaping, but I'd recommend you'd check out transient shaping VSTs for this. I'm sure you got a couple, because this snare sort of either has a really long transient, or it is just very compressed, you know, and sort of doesn't smack, in my opinion. I think it could smack more, because this, like, your kick is fairly pointy, you know, that's really clicky and just gives you that 80s kind of punch, you know, that dynamic. And that is something that I'm not getting from the snare here. It feels a bit too flat, in my opinion. I have an LFO on the snare. I mean, well, hey, what works, works, you know. To be perfectly honest, I would probably have the higher harmonics of the bass come down a bit and the sub come up a bit, and then give more screen time to that awesome lead, just a bit, because when it comes in, it's just so good. I mean, it works like it is, but you know, the bass rhythm is relatively, yeah, relatively attention grabbing on its own, and I would maybe compensate for that with EQ just a bit. Just in this part where the lead is actually on top, you know. The bass can have the high harmonics here, but when exactly here, that's where the lead sets in. I would then maybe put a high shelf on the bass. Let me just show you what I'd do. I would have an EQ on my bass that does this. That's like at 130 hertz. Like I would automate this fader to come down at the part the lead sets in, you know. So the lead has all the room of the top end and the mid to breathe. You probably couldn't see that. Wow, I gotta remember I've got my overlay going. Need to do that in the top half of the picture. Okay, so I would have this fader automated down on the bass when the lead sets in. Yeah, so yeah, so this whole area can be occupied by the lead, and because your lead is somewhere, like your frequency of your lead is somewhere around here, and your bass definitely has those frequencies too, you know. Yeah, you should definitely choose. This man is like, Ziggy is on fucking point. Hey, what's up, SFTA? Really cool fucking track. Thank you very much for sending a track in, Ziggy. like this is always fucking a pleasure to hear Ziggy. Didn't even know. You didn't know I streamed. Well, I advertise it now. So Maybe that is it. Like maybe that's how you found it. Like I posted, like I fucking posted in every Discord. Welcome to the fam, indeed. So, this project only peaks at 58%. Yeah, so see, you can actually have the automation going. Like, you obviously need to write maybe a minute more of this to have, like, to close the arc that you opened here. But yeah, really cool fucking track. Let's roll! It's Hashkey. Hashkey. You got something to share, man? Gimme. Gimme link. I'd have more music, but I'm such a perfectionist. I'll have 10 songs by the time I'm 50. Fucking hell. Ziggy, man. I know the feels. Let me just show you my SoundCloud. What it looks like to me right now. Okay, so these are the tunes that everyone sees. And then is private, 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 private. Ooh, I reposted something. Private, 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 private. Oh, private and private and private and private and private. Oh, and I reposted something. I'm private. I'm private. I'm private. And then I uploaded the album. So these are the last public uploads I did. Yeah, 3 months ago. So people probably think I'm not gonna upload. So Ashkey doesn't appear to be in chat anymore. Yeah, that's 1 minute and 30. Let me re-roll. It's OxyClean. He's probably around, right? Let's just roll through this again while we wait. Get some feedback and leave the tune private forever. Hey, Tideria, what's up, man? That's also 1 minute 30, so I'm gonna roll again. It's Big Bad MILF, man. Are you in chat still? Yeah, you're in chat still. This track is so good. Cool. Original meme. So, was this intended as a meme first, and then you made a track out of it? It can be SoundCloud, it can be Clip, but it can't be YouTube. Because my layout is arranged in a way that it purposely hides half of the screen so you can read what you're gonna do in order to join the raffle. That's fine, Castora. What? Nice. Indeed, that sounds very German, man. Like the whole idea of this tune sounds very German club scene. Okay. Couple of things. First of all, yeah, this would definitely work. And there's this one club I used to go to, the place that I lived for 4 years before I moved here. Moved back here, to be exact. So yeah, this would work perfectly. Like at the fucking 3 to 5 hours, like 3 to 5 in the morning slot. That would fucking kill. That tune would fucking kill. You know, just the fact that it's so dark and it's so, yeah, it's so relentless. There's nothing much wrong with the mix. You even have the bass distorted anyway, so a DJ who goes into the red can't mess it up. Especially this part is so German club scene, man. Like I used to fucking hear this shit like every second weekend, which is like kudos, man. You're taking me back. It's pretty minimal, you know. Yeah, I can't say much about this. This is definitely like, for what it is, it's great, you know. You fucking nailed it, dude. Even like this part, dude, this is just it's a bit like it's a bit of a surprise, but I guess that's what you wanted to do. Yeah, moved back, Peasy. I know. I know. I've been to a lot of underground clubs in Cologne recently, so there's that. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely sounds like sounds like German club music. Boy brand. But yeah, so I'm seeing a download button beneath this. Shall I tell the chat that this is a free download, or is that just there because you wanted to tease chat? But yeah, maybe one thing is that these tunes, usually to be DJ friendly, and I mean DJ friendly, they're usually fucking 6 minutes long or 7 minutes. So yeah, if you just, I don't know, even like with this type of music, I think you can get away with just copy and pasting it. Feel free to download, so I'll just have a message in chat that says free DL. Bam! For anyone who would like to get their hands on this tune. It is a free download. You can grab it. I'm gonna grab it. Because tunes are tunes, free tunes are free tunes. And this is... my download speed is horrendous at the moment. Oh, it's 136 megabytes. That's why. I thought it was an MP3, but it's a wave sound. So yeah. You're tired, Peasy. Well, I am tired too. It's fucking almost 5 a.m. Okay, let's hit the raffle button. Super Game Time 2000. Let me play through this again. Copy, paste, change one thing, done. Exactly, easy. That's what I would do. You guys, you can't fucking fathom how good this fucking water is right now. This is my first track. Go easy. It's experimental. Okay. You know, if you tell me to go easy, you're trying my patience already, because fuck. There's probably things you need to hear and things you want to hear, and they're not going to be the same. Okay, well, it's probably this. Did this open in my media player? It did. That's the problem. Okay, so I'm gonna play this track now, but you said go easy, and this is your first track. So usually when people send me their first track ever, I'll feedback feedback with me is usually I'll try and say what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. And that, like, I hope you're prepared to hear something you don't want to hear. That's all I'm saying. Already way better than my first track, though. All right. So, the main things about this are that, like, I don't know if you've been around when I gave Feezy feedback. Yeah, Peasy feedback. But I would say the same thing about this tune, only times 1,000. There are no, like, it feels like 15 songs that have been condensed into one without transitions. That's the impression that I have right now. And they're not even, like, as I said, after hearing like 5 notes or something, is already way better than my first efforts. But yeah, dude, I would strongly recommend you get into songwriting, like structuring a song. Let's say, like, usually you'll wanna try and arrange your song and in little packs of 8 or 16 or even or even fucking 32 bars, you know. And have these elements make sense themselves, but make sense in context too, you know. So if I have my 8-bar parts and I'll layer a 16-bar part underneath them, they should still make sense together. And then if I layer a 32-bar part on under that, it should still make sense. Yeah. It has no room from everything else hitting the limiter. Yeah, I think you're squashing it a bit too much, man. That's one of the things. Also, one of the main things I noticed was that the only place that there really is sub bass is when there's no drums going. Like in a part that I'd like structurally call a breakdown. You know, when you had like usually songwriting works like this. You've got your fucking, I don't know, 16-bar intro. It depends on the type of song you're writing. But you'll have your 16-bar intro, okay? Then you'll have another 16 bars of verse, maybe 8 bars of chorus. If you're generous, you're gonna repeat that, and then you'll have a breakdown, okay? In electronic music, you know, you'll have a breakdown, and that'll go without drums, and it'll have maybe 8 bars, maybe 16 bars, and at the end of it, there's gonna be a build-up to the next chorus section or the next verse, you know? There's a separated sub-bass in the beginning. Well, there's something, but it isn't like, this is way louder. Like here is where it's the loudest, you know. I would take that down here and try and bring it up in the part where there's drums. But honestly, man, I would completely restructure this. You know, I would arrange it in more in patterns of 8 and 16 and 32. Just any multiple of 4, basically. Maybe not 12. 12 is weird too. This synth sort of like, see this there wasn't a tell for this for me. Like I was not expecting this sort of change. A huge drum fill would have been nice or something. Also, I don't know if it's the sidechain in that's doing the huge volume pumping, or if it's something hitting the limiter and the limiter hitting it back down to fucking minus infinite almost, and then it sweeping back up. Yeah, there it was again. That's 100% the limiter doing it. Yeah, I mean, yeah, just be careful of levels going into the limiter, because it can fucking ruin your entire song. It can make your entire song pump when you don't want it to. I would say that is a technique. Like, you can obviously use the limiter pumping to your advantage, but I think is a better idea to first get your levels right before you push into a limiter. That's just the way I do it. There's people, even people in chat, that do it differently, but I do it this way. You know, I try and get my levels right before I push into the limiter, and then I don't even turn the limiter ceiling on. But I use the saturation part of Fruity Limiter to drive it basically into soft clipping, you know. That preserves my transients. So let me just quickly show you what I mean when I say you're pushing into the limiter and the limiter is hitting you back. So I've got these this ARP here, yeah. Okay. If I now play the snare on that, and then I push that into the limiter. See what it's doing? This is how much gain reduction is doing. It's pumping the trap below the threshold again. See, and probably you have a very long release time on yours. See? How it's pumping down. How it's pumping down the first hit of the arpeggio too. That's what it's doing in your track, I think. And you'll want to avoid that by either having a very short release time, like some people do, or like if you want to be like me, push up the ceiling so it doesn't hit the ceiling at all and turn on the saturation. So that means it'll just clip but not push anything down. Yeah, so look, this is what I did. It looks like I'm giving you the finger. This is what I was doing. Rookie mistake indeed. So this is, let me just set this up back the way it was, back to the way it was. So this is how it was set up. See how it's punching it down? Right here, that's the gain reduction. That's how much gain it's taken away. And then I increase the sustain to show you more drastically. Here. It's affecting, like it's staying down so long that it's affecting the first hit after the snare of that arpeggio. And I think that's what's happening to your track. It's not actually sidechaining then. And what I do to avoid that is I either have a really short release time. See? So it basically clips the track. Or I just go all out and put the ceiling all the way up and just let it run into the saturation. That way I'll not have to deal with fucking losing my transients, because the transients are still there. They're just a fucking square wave. Obviously, this all works better if you turn the track down a bit. This is saturated, and this is limited. I don't know, I kind of like the saturated version a bit better, because the limited, like, it messes with your transient. Right. Okay, I think I've blabbed on enough about this. Let's let someone else have a go. Hey, Sam. We got a Sam tune. Always glad to have a Sam tune. I got a picture of you with a fuck finger now. Yeah. Yeah, you do. Oh crap, I need an old track then because I got picked too fast. What? Why? Oh, you were uploading. Yes. But, man, you've been in Raffle a while. So, let me play this track. Ah. And chill out to it. Such a Sam name.
The cost of preparedness, measured now in gold, later, in blood.
Almost thought of ruining this one with the air horn, but chose not to. Fucking really cool tune, Sam. I fucking loved it, man. So not much to say here. I wrote down that your snare has a 2 kilohertz resonance, which is fine for the most part. Especially when there's sub before it, but when there's no sub before it, it feels a bit piercing. Percussion game is fucking on point, man. What? I know this is a controversial subject among the makers of deep music, but what about just mid in your bass? A bit more, just a bit more. That's what I've like. I think that could make this one shine even more. It's such a great tune already. I don't know. I think a bit more mid in the bass would make it stand out even more. And then I wrote down disprove square because I think I have. I think you should hear something that I call disprove square, because it sort of sounds like that one artist that I like. What if you had something like and then had that like heavily reverbed, you know, just fucking no, there. Something like that. I think, and then obviously you would low pass that in and whatever. My ears. Yeah, I've got one attached to filtered Reese's now. Yeah, man. That's just the thing, you know. If you just fucking low pass that. You got the perfect mid, you know. Mid bass with shimmer. Yeah. Yeah. It's something I actually I think I overdo it, you know. Nah, in fact I just loaded shimmer on it because I thought, you know, long reverb. Long reverb on it. Just a bit more harmonics on the bass. Yeah, like a filtered Reese. Yeah, filtered Reese is yeah. I don't know. I don't like Sam. I don't actually know what door you're working in. So if it's Ableton and you've got operator and whatever, you'll probably be familiar with an interface like this, and where you can actually paint harmonics in your sound, you know, and you can just fucking have only the harmonics Reese, you know. Have this be only harmonics, and have this only be harmonics. But the wrong kind of harmonics, obviously. Square harmonics, we want square ones. And then you can I can have this be a sine, but have it half, and then ring mod those. We go down there. Here we go. And then you can something like that, you know. I felt all my production years fanboy here. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Can understand that, man. And then you can obviously have a sub go along with that. That's just one of the citrus tricks I like using a lot. So you have a Reese without actually detuning anything, and you can still detune those, you know. FL Master Race. Yeah, but yeah, Sam, that was a really cool tune. I fucking loved it. And I didn't actually mean to close FL, but I just wanted to go back to SoundCloud so we can fucking roll the next person now. It's Chooch. My man Chooch. Hey, basically, are you still in the house? Pigeon, basically. Grabbing ink. Okay, let me grab ink too. Did that even work? Oh, it did. Shit. Guess I'll have to shower. Fuck. Also follow this man, because fucking Chooch is a G too. Oh fuck. Damn, man. It is almost, oh shit, it's almost 6:30 a.m. And I still hit the air horn. This is dope, man. Shit. Oh my god. So, oh fuck. No, shut up. Sorry, Laurie. Sorry, Mr. Kong, but I can't. Like, I literally have written down one word. It's damn. Fucking just goddamn. This is amazing, man. Might be a bit, I don't know. Guys, is this low end stereo on your end? Because it's a bit stereo on my end, and I can't compare it on my monitors right now because it's fucking almost 6 a.m. and I really don't want to wake anyone up. It's a really cool track, man. Thank you for sending that in, though. It's fucking amazing. But yeah, if you're intent on winning this competition, I'd maybe check out the low end and make sure it's a bit more on the center. Otherwise, this is fucking spotless, dude. Why am I even talking about this? Okay, so I've decided that the next raffle that I'm going to do is the last raffle for this evening / morning, because it is so late for me. It is so fucking late for me, and I've been on for almost 3 hours, so that's manageable. I'm sorry that I have to cut this stream short, but I am exhausted as fuck, dude. I hope you guys aren't mad at me for that. Some of the bases do that. I don't know why. Can this be easily fixed? I'm in Ableton. You have an EQ, right? I'm gonna show you. Okay. So I'm gonna show you a method that you can probably do in Ableton some way. Okay. Usually for monoing my low end, I'll use a dedicated FabFilter Pro Q. And what I'll do is I'll high pass my bass, but only on the side channel. See? So the side channel doesn't have any low end information. I'll go to 200 hertz or whatever and cut the lows out of this. Now, your DAW's stock EQ will probably not do this. So, there is a workaround in FL to basically hack mid-side capability into the stock EQ. And that is done through Patcher. So let me quickly open up a Patcher. This would be done with Effect Rack in Ableton. Okay. So what I'll do here is I will go into my plugin database, go to my effects, and select a stereo shaper. So in Ableton, you'd need 2 plugins for this. One, like you need 2 utilities. Okay, you would have one that has mono, like one utility that turns one of the chains to mono, and one utility that turns it to all the way to side. You know, all the way to stereo. 100% side signal. And the way you do this in Stereo Shaper is you select in the presets, you select mid side splitter, and yeah, that's how the mid side splitter preset looks. And now you'll notice here in and out difference 2, right? Like it goes out to send 2. So I'll quickly enable that. And that's where my side signal will come through now, right? Now then I'll go into my my filters and select a parametric EQ2. Drop 2 of those here. Like this is like you do the same thing in Ableton, and this will now have my side information, and I'll just high pass that at 200 hertz or whatever. And this will be the EQ that will only affect the mid signal. And yeah, you do it in Ableton by adding 2 utilities instead of 1 stereo shaper. Never used Patcher. Well, you should. Sometimes it's very useful. Like I've got a bunch of crazy fucking Patcher presets. Especially this fucking, oh no, that's the wrong one. Oh, that's one of mine. That's fucking, no, that's not one of the crazier ones. Low pass balance bass softener. 2-band has macro. I've made a couple of those. But yeah, there's I wanted to show you the fucking auto EQ, yeah. 5-band auto EQ. This is one of the crazier ones. So yeah, this fucking patch basically turns this EQ into an automated EQ, like into a dynamic EQ with P controllers, which is fucking amazing. Takes a shitload of CPU though. You can see here, like in idle, it's fucking 8 of my CPU, like 8 on my DSP meter, which is bonkers. I'm going to have to figure out how to do it in Ableton. Yeah, it should be easy, you know. Just have an effects rack in which you use two utilities, and then have one be mono and one be side. That should be fine. Okay. Okay, so no problem, Chooch, man. This was a fucking amazing tune. Okay, last raffle. Who will be the lucky winner? It's Castora, who has been re-raffling for hours. Hello, Castora. Link me your track key thingy. Cool. There we are. Here we go. Melindrome. Right into the fucking psytrance. Huh. So, you start off. So is that a trope in psytrance that they start with like in the middle of the track? Because this sounds like to me like a full-blown chorus slash break, like chorus slash fucking drop section. I would build up to that, but you probably obviously know that. Well, good that you took the high end out here, because it was getting a bit much here, I think. Yeah, I would agree with Peasy. I would do fills on the one hand, and also you've got like you're very close to having the perfect arpeggiated bass line. I would, if I were you, I would consider using a transient shaper on your thingy. On your chugging bass line. Let's just quickly compare it. There's a lot of new followers. Let's just quickly compare it to fucking the sort of psytrancey thing that I made. So you get what I'm pointing at, you know? I mean, obviously this isn't the 303, but it still could be a bit punchier overall. Like there's a lot of reverb, and it could come up over the reverb a bit more, I think. Yes, transient shaper on the up bass. Hey, see ya, Peasy. I'm going to sleep after this too. So yours is obviously a lot more sustained and a lot more wet. That crash is too loud, man. I think it's too loud. I think it needs to come down about 4 dB. I would say maybe overall reduce the reverb a bit, so it's a bit more dry. Like obviously you have psytrance or trance in general is a lot about reverb, but I've been it's oh god, when was it? Yeah, it was 1.5 years ago. I was at a psytrance gig, and they fucking played super dry psytrance, and it got me going, man. It got me fucking going. Like there was almost no reverb on there because it was an open air concert anyway. It was fucking amazing, dude. So yeah, especially for when you're doing this sort of plucky bass thing, like you want that to be clean. You don't want the transients of that to be obscured, and I would recommend reducing the reverb a bit. But it's a really cool tune, man. I like that. Thank you very much for sending that in, man. That's about all. Yeah, that's about all I can say right now. My ears are fucked, by the way. I've been mixing bands live all day, so if this doesn't satisfy you, I'm sorry. I can't achieve much more today. Yeah. Let's look at my Twitch following to see if I could host anyone. Yes, I can. I can host Red and a Fixer. Who are we gonna raid, guys? By the way, I'll play you out with one of my recent stream projects. What transient shaper plugin do you recommend? My favorite one is the image line one. My favorite one, it literally is the best transient shaper that I've ever heard. Transient processor. It is only available for FL though. This is only for FL users at the moment. Another good one is Transient Master by Native Instruments. This one is $99 though, so you gotta have $99 in order to get it. I don't see it using FL12. What version of FL12? Because they added it in 12.3. Okay. Who are we gonna raid, guys? Are we gonna raid Roll the Red, or are we gonna raid Ifixer? Yes, I'm still streaming, but I'm already looking at people that I'm gonna host, man. We're gonna raid a fixer, okay? Let's raid a fixer. Fuck.
I'm just trying to loot.
But don't get... Oh. Where's my fucking host button? Ah, shit. We'll just do it the old-fashioned way, I guess. Where's my chat window? There we go. Everyone says a fixer. Okay. Okay, guys, I'll play you out with this project, and then I'll host. This is something I made on stream. That's pretty chill, I think. No, it's Serum Snitrig.